Don't get me wrong, I don't claim to be a strong man by any stretch of the imaginations, but I have very few weaknesses. And one of them is little kittens. Let's eat some cookies. Greetings and welcome back to another kitten-tastic episode of the Vodkast. I'm your host, as always, Jason Oliver, and with us today is the Stranger Things Chips Ahoy strawberry in the middle cream strawberry chip cookie that I hope we're going to love because this sounds delightful. How are you guys doing? It's been a strange day for me. I am back into school mode at this point, so I get up at 6 in the morning, wake up the boys about 6:30, and that's it. This is the year that I'm putting my foot down. I'm like, one wake up, that's what you get. And then Carol gets up at some point, double checks on them, gets them up and going while I'm feeding coffee and taking them outside. Well, today I was bringing Griffin to school because Geycen he comes in late to school every day and leaves early every day because he's a senior and he's got enough credits so he doesn't need to be there. So why be there? You know what I'm saying? So I dropped off Griffin, and then I dropped off Carol at her work, and we were just sitting there chatting in the car. And I was about to leave as she was going into work, and I see her waving me down, so I pulled into a spot. And my first thought was, oh no, the rest of my day is going to be spent trying to chase down a bird and get it to someone who can take care of it, which, don't get me wrong, I would do in a heartbeat. I love animals, and I would do whatever I could to help them in any case. But, like, it's just been ever since Taunton, or Massachusetts, it's been a long few weeks. Anywho, I pull into the spot, I get out, and I start hearing these little meows. And what do we find? This little kitty. Take a look. Hi. I think you're beautiful. I know we're doing a Chips Ahoy review here, but normally I'm the one that's like, no more pets, no more pets. But this cat reminds me of Toby, our first cat, a real lot. Like even the lines around his eyes, he's the same color, and he perches just like Toby used to do. Because I remember I wanted to call Toby Perch because he would just run up my, whatever I had on and just sit there, perch. I'd be on the computer, he'd do that. This cat's doing the same damn thing and nuzzling my ears, and it's just this teeny tiny little baby. All right, I'll eat cookies. I just can't get over it. The thing is so cute. I believe we do have a lift flap here, so why don't we go and lift that flap. We'll get a first smell and a good look at these things. They look, really, really perfect for Halloween. They're very ominous looking. Do you remember when I did that review for the Void, the ice cream from Stranger Things? It's kind of got like that kind of feel to it, real dark feel. Like normally that chocolate chip cookie wouldn't be, ominous in any way. But you add the red and you change the packaging, and good God, you know what I'm talking about. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to give credit where credit's due. Normally, with prepackaged things like this, it's usually very chemically or very packagey smelling. This has got a 50-50. I can smell the cookie. I can actually smell the strawberry, which is rare because my sniffer sucks. But I can smell it in this, and it does smell good. So let me pull one of these out and I'll let you guys take a better look at it. There it is in all its glory. The red chips and everything. I'll even split it for you so you can take a look in the middle here. Oh, all right. I need a new keyboard. This keyboard is so old, but I love the Logitech. Anywho, they have a little screen on it so I can see my CPU and GPU and all my stats, and I like having that. It's a cool looking cookie. A little drier than I thought it would be, but I don't know. All right, let's get a chip. Let's get a little bit of the innards. We'll give it a whirl, and then I'll let you know what my mouth thinks about it. Here we go. All right, the cream isn't soft. It's crackly, not like hard, but I was expecting like an Oreo cream in the middle. It is not that. I'm going to give this one more bite just because I feel like this should be better than it is, and it's not right now, so hang on. No, it's as bad as I thought. Oh, man. I really wanted this to be good. Chocolate and strawberry go really well together. Like, if you guys have been watching this for a while, you know that Strawberry, unless it's artificially flavored, and even then, is not one of my favorite flavors. I don't really love strawberries. I don't hate them, but they're just not a go-to fruit. This is an atrocity of nature. This is not good. I don't like the texture, which normally I love chewy Chips Ahoy. I never get the crunchy ones or the normal ones. I get the chewy, if I get them. I don't like the texture of the inside. That should have been some kind of a cream. I think most people are going to go into this expecting that to be a cream and not kind of like a slab of chocolate, kind of candy dyed chocolate. Remember those catalogs you used to get at Christmas? You get the little mouse and it would have a red hat and white, and you're like, holy shit, that's not chocolate flavored. It's colorful chocolate. It's nothing I expected when I was a kid. This is just, I don't like this. Like, I mean, it's a cookie. Like, if you're into chocolate chip cookies, it's there, kind of. But then you add this strawberry palette in the middle. That is the worst tasting strawberry I've ever tasted. This must be the version of strawberry from the Upside Down. That's the only thing I can think of because no good. I'm going to give it a 3. I don't think it's even worth checking out. Don't get me wrong. I love Chips Ahoy cookies. I love their chewy Chips Ahoy cookies. I don't like this. It's strange. It's something abnormal. The strawberry flavor inside is really odd and off. Something about it. And like I said, that palette in the middle, no good. That should have been a cream. So there you have it, gentlemen and ladies. That's what I think about them. Now we got a bunch of reviews coming up. I'm getting out of control again. I told myself we weren't going to do these, but I keep seeing these things like, this looks really neat. Nashville hot cheddar Lance, you know what I mean? Like, occasionally I'll have one of these just for a meal or whatever. And now I can add a variation to it. And then we got the Baconator by Cheez-It, which I've had this sitting on my desk for about a month now. It's just one of those things where I've been so busy with Massachusetts and trying to get those videos done and primarily working on the Dungeons & Dragons aspect of the channel that I've had no time to go back to them. But I do like to have them on those off cases where I just can't get an episode finished editing for D&D on Wednesdays. Which we will have one. Actually, it's coming out today. By the time you see this, it's probably like a week ago. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as you enjoyed this episode of the Vodkast. And if you are loving the content I'm creating as much as I love creating the content that you guys are watching, would you please consider subscribing to the channel? It would be a huge help for me. And if you really love this episode, hit the like button. Thank you so much. Don't forget to make somebody smile today and make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today tomorrow. Let's make the world spin a little bit happier and a little bit better than those cookies. Together. Let's sing and dance in the sun and in the rain as one, my brothers and sisters. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it, because you just never know when that last moment's going to come for you. However, never live in fear of that moment. Always live in love, but never let that inner child die. Oh, take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and take care of those around you who cannot take care of themselves, for they are the ones that need it the most. And if no one has told you today that they love you, the Vodcast loves you very much, just the way you are. All right, guys, do no harm. I'm Jason Olivera. This is the Vodcast, and I'll catch you guys a little bit further on down the road. Take care, my friends, and happy adventuring.
Don't go to sleep with a catch it in your pocket.